Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and Christmas has passed and we're moving closer to the new year and a new year for Apex Legends. But there's been one question on my mind. Whatever happened to that ranked rumble mode that was coming in? It was a playlist takeover for regular ranked, and is Apex Legends ever going to go back to ranked and try to make it better, because that could actually help save the game? We're going to go over all of that. We're going to go ahead and also give out one of the Bloodhound Heirloom recolors. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. This time, Apex Legends ranked has been a bit of a controversy. You can go back to when it first started getting changes in season 12 and players were like, that isn't a real master's badge, and then all the way in season 17 Sweet actually got all the way to the rank of Predator without actually, doing any kills whatsoever, just IGLing his team, which is kind of, a fundamentally broke system. And even after that, Hal and other players have always had an issue with the boring Apex Legends ranked and wanted a tons of changes. The matchmaking has always been off and on and pretty horrible, and it looks like instead of Respawn going ahead and adding more rule changes, which may not actually work out as it's always gone back and forth with the community, is going to be going into a brand new Rumble mode. And we've talked about this before a little bit coming, and in their blog post it says ranked Rumble will take over the normal ranked league as the singular ranked offering, meaning that it will be the only option to play. Ranked playlists will be removed during this time. Now, since the initial inception of Rumble mode, they've actually gone back and forth on this. It was introduced, I believe, again last season in season 22, where they went ahead and brought it back, but it did not take over ranked regular. And then there was also some back and forth about how it kept crashing and didn't work, and then they said, oh, we'll bring it back in a future date, and we never really got any further clarification on that. It's gonna be possibly one of the best things to come to Apex Legends. One of the great things about it is that it actually rewards you with skins and different types of cosmetics rather than just the badges that we've been getting in ranked after they took away the prestige dive trails, which I still think was the worst thing ever. But if you're in the top 50% of players for the last Rumble mode, you got a stat tracker that tracks your kills and damage and assists inside 3 strikes. If you're in the top 20%, you actually got a massive skin. And if you're in the top 100 players, you get a unique badge, which once again, I would like to see more stuff like these skins for the Mastiff. There was a Volt one actually, but it never got released. Now, Rumble had some very interesting rules last time we saw it. We did know that there was 3 strikes as a mode, but there were no pre-made squads. Also, it was crossplay had to be enabled, meaning that console and PC will probably have to play against each other in this, which is going to be pretty divisive for the community. I imagine a lot of PC players will be annoyed about aim assist, and a lot of console players will be annoyed about tap strafing. I'll be very interested to see how Respawn decides to balance it, especially because last time they did this, they actually made the matchmaking pretty horrible. Because what they did is for the 3 strikes mode, you had to solo queue, as I mentioned, but you were then put into the regular 3 strikes game mode against people that would actually 3-stack. And then they would be running like Lifeline Newcastle, and it kind of like broke the entire idea of it. It's a great idea, but if they go with that kind of execution to make the player pool bigger, it will have a lot of blowback. There will be other modes brought into this as well. Quads mode as a future Rumble mode, and of course we just had solos mode, which was absolutely a ton of fun, and this also looks to be in part of the Rumble playlist. Maybe we'll even see duos, because I know a lot of players have been asking for duos ranked, and it would make sense that if we were finally going to get a duos ranked playlist, well, it would fit into Rumble as well. What they really need to make sure that they do is fix the cheating issue, because not only in the regular game mode is there a ton of cheating, but Rumble had people sitting at the top of the playlist like this player right here who had accumulated an actual unreal amount of points. This was during the 3 strikes version of the mode. A lot of people complained about it, and Respawn actually didn't even do the second week of Rumble that we were supposed to get because of some bugs and issues and concerns. Like for instance, Rumble only allowed you to do 10 games, and that would give you your total amount of placements, but it allowed for the fact that you could re-roll and redo some of your games by paying a certain amount of coins or something. It wasn't like actual currency, it was like in-game currency. That being said, Respawn did recently ban Linux users, or at least make it inaccessible for Apex Legends, which seems to have cut down on the cheating a little bit. It's definitely not perfect in season 23, but there are far less reports that it's been an issue this season, so it might actually be more viable to have Rumble come back now that that won't be an issue. Well anyways, that system actually got broken and it wouldn't let you play it again, or it would just reset all your progress. Now, since this is finally coming in at the end of this season, I'm going to assume they fixed the issues with this. Otherwise, like, no one's gonna want to play it. And I will be interested to see if they actually allow for more than just 10 matches, because ranked right now, well, you can play that endlessly to try to improve your score and move up the leaderboard. But if you only allow for 10 matches to be played, then everyone's gonna get sweaty and then go over to pubs, and then pubs becomes a sweat fest after everyone's done their 10 games. The balance in the game is going to definitely need to be adjusted on how they decide to do this for the future. All that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into some community clips right now. Don't forget to submit your own to me at Thordan Smash on Twitter, but without further ado, let's roll the clips. think that ranked could actually help save the game if you had a competitive reason to grind it again? Or do you think that, you know what, it doesn't really matter, the game is in the state that it is and it doesn't matter at all? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content, and until next time everyone, keep slaying in the Outlands. I'll see you out there.